Alright, everybody, well going there again, They have to bring in some more content, like me telling you, for your channel. I'm not bringing enough still, but soon to come, soon to come. Like me telling you, I'm gonna do a whole heap of review for manga and them something. As you can see in the title, right? So now that's what we are gonna do right here. Um, also you can just click in the information box somewhere up there, so if you look on the other review them with me I do, isn't it? So alright, I could just jump in on that one, So like I said, that one I name One Piece is a pirate story, isn't it? But can't explain too much from the get go. We just a good deal with that chapter here for get to it. So that one I name now chapter 873, In a Sweet Bind. Cover page look nice still, The cover page is always a story. Them always a give a story about just anything in particular in reference to or related to. For example, this one now in a sweet bind, the chapter itself, but this cover story now I deal with when I pirate them named Bartolomeo. In my like what you call one fanboy for Luffy, the main character for the story itself. Basically him rate him to an extent where like it would be when I pirate them to. To be honest, let me tell you, like basically this particular cover story that deal with the let me tell you how the little scene going at the part of the cover story, because them get a little drop in, like a little paragraph right at the bottom of the cover story itself, based on this, because every chapter they get a cover story, probably 4 or 5 chapters dealing with that particular instance. So right now, like we say, Bartolomeo theme stories dropping in on the lives of the Grand Straw Hat Fleet, Volume 9, Bartolomeo arc, quote unquote. We started a half-off campaign on stickers for the townspeople, but ... end quote. So basically when they jumping at this town, a couple chapters ago, about 870, chapter 870, jumping at that town here, and basically what now when him first reaching that town, man, he man not coming in a war, basically a fight off people, the biggest set of pirate them who live in that community here, or that city here, and a man come in and a fight off not pirate but the townspeople them, basically because he want to push some sticker and poster, like some posters and stickers of him favorite pirate in the world right now, Monkey D. Luffy. So watch out. So right now, as him a fight off the townspeople them, and I threaten them for buying a Monkey D. Luffy sticker them, Then buck up on a Jolly Roger, and a Jolly Roger basically is like a basically that skull picture where you see on a pirate flag, that's a Jolly Roger. But every particular pirate them have their own Jolly Roger. So when I townspeople them turn on and show Bartolomeo the Jolly Roger, look at Shanks, Red Hair Shanks, and Red Hair Shanks is one of the 4 Yonko them. And trust me, when you have the title as a Yonko, if you come in our town and you see that flag here, Red Hair Shanks, Jolly Roger, he just know say man, one of the 4 Yonko, you come in the town, you see the Jolly Roger, you might want cut. No, you don't might want cut, you need for cut. But the reason why this is so funny, because in Bartolomeo instance now, because him a one fanboy for Luffy, like him and Luffy cool. Basically like me say, you see in this now it's called the Grand Straw Hat Fleet. The way me look on that, Luffy have his own fleet, his own fleet basically in a different setup of the One Piece world, and Bartolomeo are one of them. Him couldn't be like all the captain if he want. The fleet itself, not the particular pirates where Luffy a lead right now, isn't it? But anyway, so make we go on to this now. And like I said, once you see that Jolly Roger, in Bartolomeo instance now we're gone now. If him for the buck up on Shanks and find out say as Shanks give Luffy the hat and tell him say him need to link up with him one day when him ready for when him ready for give him back the hat. If Bartolomeo know that story there, him probably I go want to link up with Red Hair Shanks just to be like, yo, on a serious note, so me and Luffy cool like that, and Like, yo, like Bartolomeo instance in calling Luffy Senpai. Me and Luffy Senpai we cool, you know. Yeah man, me and Luffy Senpai cool man. Yo, me I tell you right now, you say anywhere Luffy Senpai go, trust me and him did it in my youth cause. But I saw Bartolomeo still. So if him run into Shanks now and tell Shanks that, you know, probably Shanks might take on to him. Who knows? But me I tell you this, Bartolomeo no want get in a fight with Shanks, cause like me say, my one of the four young them. And as we are going to the story now, we just are going to jump into why you know I mess with the four young them, because as the story is ongoing right now, Monkey D. Luffy, you know, him dep on one of the island, them for the four young. So we have the next page now, because I think about 20 pages, you know, but now all of them are going to be the chapter itself. Probably have 16 pages in that chapter itself, so we could go into it. Second page on there, it's like artwork. Third page on even better artwork. Just as good. You know, when you can draw, you know. Alright, yeah, so we are gonna get more into the chapter, but just I try follow the images still because it kinda set away. Kinda probably slow or something. Oh, well no, me have to hit the next button. Alright, so we jump into page 1, chapter 873, right? Alright, so the first panel, right? Are you okay? Give me a hand here. I thought we were dead for sure. We're gonna get crushed by this cake. Well, basically, the chateau's turned into a cake and collapsed. Well, yeah, I shouldn't give more expression than that, So basically, what going on now? We don't read the chapter already. So me get a reaction out of it already, but me just giving a second review, second opinion. So just want to make sure. So basically, what happened now from the last chapter? The cake now. What happened to it now? Because it's a castle, make out a cake. On top of that, one wedding cake they dip on the top of it because one wedding did for going, Like me tell you, but I explained to you about the red hair Shanks. Him a one a young them, and like me tell you, Monkey D. Luffy him dep on one island now we owned by another young named Big Mom, aka Charlotte Lin. So what happened now is him go there, so basically him go to the island, for rescue one of him crewmate them, Sanji. And what happened now, 873 now, basically them, Sanji did supposed to get married to one of Charlotte Lin kids them because she named Big Mom because she have a whole heap of picnic. I mean probably over 40, isn't it? Let me tell you, Monkey D. Luffy him devil fruit ability, him have rubber, You can use rubber, but Charlotte Lin now what she can do is she have what they call the Soru no me. Or in English translation, soul power. So basically she can not really control soul, but she can manipulate it to a point where she can expand it or decrease it as far as life force go. Life force and soul, no matter the same thing. So in a way she can distribute it to, So she not really manipulate. She can manipulate it as far as shortening it or expanding it. Yeah, shortening it or expanding it, or she can distribute it as far as So make us see if we can get more into the chapter now. Because like I tell you, said the cake dropping now. The basically what I mean is Monkey D. Luffy before he did reach island here long before this, in the done threaten Big Mom and tell her, say watch when time I buck because I want Yonko and me want to be king of pirates, I'm gonna take you out. Cause that you're in my way, isn't it? I know every Yonko I go in my way, cause let me tell you, Red Shanks and Brethren, technically. When I'm ready for game back your head, I don't know if they're gonna fight or what, but I don't really like no Naruto thing with Sasuke and Naruto did have that fight, the way so them did have to fight, isn't it? We don't know what kind of, when Luffy and Red Shanks buck up, we don't know what kind of meeting it gonna be at the end of it all, but just know so them are bridging. They're not them are bridging. Them no, cause from Monkey D. Luffy a little youth, let me tell you, Red Shanks give me a hat and tell them say, yo, if you're gonna be one pirate, if you're gonna roam the seas, come back and link me and give me back my hat. You see me? Then you got chat. So anyway, you know, I might tell you, cake drop, you know. And you wonder, okay, so what happened if the cake drop? Like I tell you, one wedding did I go on the top of it, and Big Mom the on the top of it, you see me? So what happened now is basically one bomb where it set in a one treasure box, so they'd given to Big Mom as a gift, but she didn't know the contents in it was a bomb. You see me? She just knows that the treasure box here are the treasure of the sea, so she'll get it as a gift. And she go open it, you see me? But what now is Monkey D, Luffy, him fill it up with grenade and thing and TNT and thing, and some youth, one of youth them in the story himself, you know, where I run one part of One Piece world as far as like a governor or a commissioner or something. Him go now in say war broke out now in the wedding, cause like I say, you know, Luffy want him bridging, you know, and before Sanji can get married to Big Mom daughter, because it's a whole setup thing, you know. As far as Big Mom concerned, she want young so she got want control and power as much as she can get. So you know, so that wedding here is a setup thing, and nothing as far as good for Sanji or Luffy go. You see me? So all walk on now. One youth didn't know, and it bomb not explode, cause what happened? Some greedy youth now see bomb while the war broke out, and him go see treasure box, and him go take a treasure box now in a one corner, and while the war broke out, him go trip and drop, and the treasure box drop off. You know, I'm not telling you the whole story, cause that was chapter 872. But as far as this going on, the cake drop. What now is when the cake drop now, Big Mom, she didn't get injured, you know, because she have one next crewmate. I don't know if her husband or one named Strussen. Like toaster strudel, but not toaster strudel, Strussen. But what him now do, him have one devil fruit ability to, and when he can do, he can turn certain little things into ingredients of food. So what him man do now before the cake actually reach and drop a ground, you know, him man chop a cake and turn the cake into a softer cake. So when the cake drop now, everybody just drops off. When everybody drops off now, what now is, as I can tell you now, chap page 2 now, Beiji, you bastard, and here I was believing in your strength like an idiot. That I want a Big Mom crewmate them, you know. What is now, him vex off of Beiji, because Beiji is one of the crewmate them for Big Mom too, you know, but him basically, him boss a betrayal move, you know, him want to take her out as a yonko, because as a yonko, you either side with them or you try side with the next yonko to take them out, so. In film case, he did a side with the next yonko, him just did a link up with Luffy. Let me see, that's how because him tell Luffy, you know, I don't remember who tell Monkey D. Luffy, say, look here, you see, if you want to take out a yonko, either you side with the next yonko, or I don't remember what else he said, but in a Beiji now, Capone case now, what him do now, him a rule under Charlotte Lin, and you see me, him decide to him want to take her out because him basically married one of Charlotte Lin daughter, you know. So basically what happened now, Charlotte Lin basically have control over the fire tank pirates, which is Beiji Capone's, you know, crew name. So once she have control over that, she can tell them what to do. In this case now, Peckham's just said, that's right, those bastards scampered off. Peckham's, the fishermen pirates gathered up. Well, we can't read the rest of that right now, because I'm just try giving as much review as possible. But watch you know. I'll try go on with the story still, you know, as far as that chapter here concerned, because what happens now, when the cake drop, you know, of course, Strussen, him get probably the worst critical part of a injury, because you see true which part him angle for cut the cake, because I tell you, when he cut the cake and he drop him sword in one part of the cake, him bust a German saying before him do the actual move. I don't remember exactly, I think it's a Verdian, and when you look on it, you know, the translation, it tell you like it was a German saying. So it's like him said that to activate the actual move when him do, because him name out the move when they, you know, basically what now when he chop the cake, you see like power disperse from the sword itself, and the cake turning at the softer cake it drop. But mostly because which part him did there, him couldn't drop pan cake itself to him drop. I don't know which part, because when them show the panel on look, the man mash up. So what now is Of course, brother, will you finish off those bloody straw hats? I will never forgive them. When I Charlotte Lynn and daughter I talked to when I son them now. Brule. Good Brule, come with me. Yeah, cause Brule she have fair devil fruit ability. She can turn things to make them, like a copycat ability. So if she see a rabbit, a rabbit or a dog, she can make the rabbit look like the dog or the dog look like the rabbit. So you can't tell which one was the rabbit, isn't it? But it only stay for a little while, it not stay forever. And on top of that is a mirror effect. I don't remember exactly where devil fruit name, but she can control mirror too. So she can jump in a mirror and she have her own little world in our mirror world, and she can jump out at any other mirror with the in the existence plane. So she vexed now because from the get go Straw Hats did take control of she and tie her up and all kind of things. So when I biggest man yes now Katakuri now my one of the toughest man, couple other people there so another panel with them. They must say, yeah, they use me like a rag dog. That a brule, cause she vex in a car, and I tell her then tie her up badly, and I jump in a mirror to mirror. So Katakuri now, him vexed, cause he must say that's the plan. I'll take the straw hats, Luffy. I'll take straw hat Luffy's head. Yeah, well we know that already. I realized that I must erase him before he to become a real threat to Mama in the future. Yeah, so yeah. Basically, like me I tell you, say, in Vex, cause of course, in my Charlotte Linden youth, and can't even get into telling you how much powers and ability but I'm one of the top dog, Panda Island, yeah. That's all I can tell you. So what you know? What happened now? As him did I talk to the other brother and sister them. In next panel, the other sister running now. Running, everyone get out of the city. Smoothie, yeah, cause the whole of them. It's like me I tell you from cake involved with Big Mom, a beer, food and desserts, everybody else name after that. So isn't it Katakuri turn on and I say no what? Cause as me I tell you now, Big Mom drop off a cake and the cake with the dip on top. I want special cake she did want for herself. You know, so the woman vex. I talk about uncontrolled. I them right. Let me tell you one to she when she vex, and that's why I didn't want to do that review work. I'm going to hurry up and do this real quick. Hopefully, I can read the rest of the chapter. And basically, like me say, she vex. She running right now, and as you can look, she have one of her youth them in her hand, him unconscious, and you can tell say basically she used her Soro no Mi ability against him, and basically if you're afraid of her, I guess it really work. Cause she can just drain the whole of your life force. I don't know if she left him with an inch or what, but him look like him out. Yeah, them white, so him probably unconscious or whatever the case may be. Everybody right now I look like yo, a wagwan. Well, Smoothie I tell him say look here, she vex cause her cake mash up. But guess what? We can't even make a next one cause Strussen mash up. So, well, what we are gonna do? So as me I read this now, me I say alright, what am I gonna do for real? Because the cake mash up, Luffy them gone, Fire Tank Pirates gone, isn't it? Sanji them brother and sister who did up on the island them gone too because Germa 66 did it, me can't even tell you about that the part there. But so Luffy rescue Sanji, I think Sanji, people them gone to Fire Tank Pirates, them are cleared. See, I look like alright. Big Mom just left on the island with her picking them, and she gonna mash them up because her kick. That's what happened when she get vexed. She so vexed where you can't even talk to her. According to this manga now, one of her picking them named Pedo actually walk up to the woman while she in her end. I tell her that she vexed right now. And she so vexed, she actually, like me said, she take out the life force or one of her picking them. So now me I look like, alright, hold on now. That's how vexed she be because when we first reach another arc here, or the island itself, we realize, alright, look, when she's so vexed, because she actually take out one of her one next picnic she did have, She asked you the picnic, life, trick or treat, or life or treat, And the youth, he's so afraid of his mother. She just the ability automatically just kick in, isn't it? Because once you're afraid, I just life get tech instead of when you do treat now, she just take a little bit. But when you do life, it's like the whole thing get tech. So if you're not afraid of her though, nothing I get take. Not even treat, not even a little bit she can't take. Unless when I start war now, she can probably, upon contact she can take some right. So yeah, look, alright, if she kill off on her picnic them at the beginning of the arc, because she's so in range. When I talk about so in range, the way them illustrate her, she have squiggly eyes. And when she has squiggly eyes, that means you can't even, if she kill her picnic, you can't, it's like she not unconscious, but she just so vexed. She don't care because her cake mash up. The first time when she did want was a little snack called croquant bouge, and she couldn't get the croquant bouge. Is a fit, then call it, or whatever the case may be. Me I tell you, she enraged. Friend, she have the eyes that you can't do nothing but gear what she want. Right now, at that time she don't want croquant bouge. This time she want her cake. Then can't make a next cake like me I tell her with Strussen because it mash up. Pedo, when I picnic them. Come up to her and tell her, say, look, you can get a next cake, but you have to go find the straw hats them because of them have the cake, them have piece of it, them take piece of it and gone. Then take piece of the cake and gone. Big Mom actually turned around and said, wedding cake. Yes, they have it. In our next panel now, she should be able to listen to reason, and if she goes after them, that's two birds with one stone. Yeah, because of course I took Pedro I go save the day, two birds with one stone, because not only am I make sure the city no get mashed up, because like me I say, so when she me not think even our strongest picnic them Smoothie and Brule could even do nothing about this. Me I tell her because when she vex, if you're lying, you'll pay with your own life. I said, I tell Pedro, of course. But how in the world could just reasoning to her like that did even make she like me not even understand it. Let me tell you how terrible this end-range thing can be, real quick. Then they do a backstory within the couple chapters itself, and it explained Big Mom as a picnic. And she was a special youth picnic, special little girl. Like, two regular parents did have this over large picnic. So over large, she probably about, when she had the picnic about 5, when she had it 5, she was the size of 3 full-grown humans. If they did a stand-up, head to toe. Probably even, and because she hefty, she did big. Put it like this, in the backstory, she boxed a bear, a grizzly bear, and choke a wolf because she didn't want to put them in the cage and then couldn't agree, of course. So she take them out, and when she boxed the bear, the one box she get the bear dead. That girl, I tell you basically, so when she get in range, she do things. And her mind just warp out, like it go our next place. It's still there, but it's like, I don't understand, like in the next panel now, she gone with her cloud, because she can like I said, she can distribute soul. So she distributes some of her soul to one cloud, and she distribute to her next piece. Well, the next part I should distribute was to some fire, but she make it look like one sun. So she have one little cloud and one sun, isn't it? So she call it Zeus and Prometheus, isn't it? So I should jump on the cloud and cut. She also distribute some to our pirate hat. I remember what him name, I think he named Napoleon. But for him ability now, him I want sword, isn't it? So basically, like, right now this is bad. I thought you managed to lead her well, but even if Mama finishes off the Straw Hats, they don't have any cake. Yeah, we know that. If she comes back here, I'm done for. Yeah, pero who said that? Peros? But I've bought time. We need to make that cake right now, or the island's done for. That me did think that was it for the Big Mama Island. Whole Cake Island, I should say. I think I eat that for Whole Cake Island. I think I ate that, but Spero pull one out time candy bag. Because of that him candy and can turn things into candy, Yeah, Spero. Yeah, man, him all have a big old lollipop roll. Isn't it? So, right now, I'll put in a jump in a scene, right now, that a Big Mom daughter we did forget married to Sanji. She say, alright, now we're on ourselves. Me can find a way to make back a wedding cake. And when me think she gonna is lose to the head chef. So the wedding cake itself was a chocolate chiffon cake, and when it comes to the taste of chocolate, I won't even lose to the head chef. Ah, Lady Pudding. So, and Sister Chiffon is a chiffon cake expert. The two of us together can certainly make that cake. Well, I'm gonna disagree with that. I just don't know which part this I go as well. So, I'll just tell her a thing or two. Alright, alright to know. I don't know if I want next important part, maybe so that, but that are my reasoning in part chapter 873, isn't it? Sanjay insulted me, that bastard. What a beautiful eye. If she'll go out of the way to get rid of him, then I've got to give Mama some sort of reward. Well, that I put in, like I tell you, she have a third eye on her forehead. She usually wear one bang to cover it up, but what happened now is, after a while, Sanjay did actually find out about it, but then they reveal it, you understand? But they did like her, for all she be, like as beautiful as she be, because, say Sanjay, one of them you the way, googly eyes for the girl, them, And on top of that, him a Luffy head chef, right? Well, him own is chef, but him a the chef of the what? Straw Hats. The Straw Hat Pirate, them that a Monkey D. Luffy crew, Yeah, the Straw Hat Pirates, like me I tell you. Never forget that. Me actually say it in the first part of the part when I read that song. But all I go on, like me I tell you, in the next couple panels now, you see Straw Hat Pirates. Well, a couple of them, like me I tell you, only Luffy, Sanji, and Nami did it, And then Jinbei, my one of general them now for the Fishman Pirates them, the undersea dollars them. And then you have my boy Pedro. Pedro in my one jaguar or one leopard. I think my one lion actually. But in my one of the people them where live over in the Zoo Island there. Where that the island they make up are just bear animal. So what you know now, them are running And as me I tell you, Pedro done tell Big Mom say, go that way there because the Straw Hats have a piece of cake. So, Fire Tanks done clear it because after them being left the cake going mash up, Luffy and Capone done reason and say, look, you help me help you. I ate that for you, so we are cleared. So I ate that. So next couple panel now, Luffy all buck up on one tree with them did a fight first time when they reach the island in our forest. So the tree have nothing to do but help them because I'll remember this Jew, you monsters. I don't know if I flirt the tree, they'll flirt to the next tree, one woman tree, but they might clear it. But what a tree, woman tree actually just look behind us, the enemy in pursuit. Straw Hat sighted at 12 o'clock. She actually all I communicate through and walkie talkie, and I tell Big Mom and all what go on which part Straw Hat's there. So what I go on now, like that picture here the way where Big Mom she actually take off her hat and you can see her like her bandana. You see me, she have it over her long cherry blossom hair. And as me tell you, it's true, she take off her hat because this is the second time now I actually can see her sword in action as far as what the power it be. And it itself is a sword within the hat itself. So yeah man, she buck up, give me the cake. She's already caught up. Yeah man, so I ate that right there, so Big Mom catch up to the Straw Hats then. Luffy I look like, yo, Big Mom. But yeah man, she catch up. So 874. I don't know what that will be like, but like I said, my review on this, I don't understand how she couldn't get reasoning from pedo if it even did hear what I said. Because like I said, when she vex, I eat that. So how she could have even managed to even turn on to look on, I'm telling you, it makes sense. Because during her rage and everything, it looked like for one split second you can communicate with her. Because throughout the story revealing how she and her go whenever she craving for sweets. In this case it's wedding cake. when we first woke up on her, it was croquet bouge. When she was a picnic, what happened in that particular instance was it was the first time she ever had croquet bouge. And she did there on one table with the other orphans then, because her mother basically dropped her off at the island here, and when she dropped her off at the island now, they left her. And what happened now is she become an orphan, and somebody did find her, this woman named Mother Caramel. She was the first, owner of the devil fruit ability, the Soru no Mi, or the soul devil fruit. And what happened now, she take her in along with the other picnic them where she did have, Long story short, Mother Carmel, she wasn't all so nice. She was actually an underworld organizer. She did name Mountain Witch, Mother Carmel. And what she do, she take in the orphan them and she sell them off to the government, as far as the Marines and, and government power itself. And that was, you could have find out so that I did true, because when I orphans them, what she take in, was a giant. And later on, back in the probably like chapters 200 or 400, one of the giant where did I run one of the Marine force was named Jack, Captain Jack, one giant. And basically it did I think it did basically confirms that she did actually, Mother Carmel did sell off Jack to the Marines. So anyway, what happened now is one day, them go feed Big Mom. Them I say, yo, Big Mom, your birthday, So the orphans did it, and Mother Carmel did it, and Big Mom basically, then say, hey, Big Mom, we have your favorite food. No, not our favorite food. They must say, yo, basically we have this nice treat for you. It's croquet bouge. I think it was, to be honest, it was our favorite food, because croquet bouge was a gathering of a bunch of donuts and whatever the case may be. And throughout her staying on the island, them did have a couple of seasons where they had, like this little thing where fasting or whatever, where them go, a week or so without sweets, and at the end of the week, them give them, all these sweets. So her favorite thing was the croquet bouge. And that birthday, the picnic that my Mother Caramel basically stuck up one table. The table mountain high with croquet bouge, Because you have to understand, Big Mom big, Big Mama name off a croquet bouge. Name up croquet bouge, you see me? And you look like, when she done with the croquet bouge, me talk about table and thing mash up. And nobody in the debate. Yes, it was revealed that she did basically name off the picnic them, including Mother Caramel, along with the table and everything around it, including the croquet bouge. And it reveals, so confirmed, because two people did witness it. One ex-giant where they dip on the island, basically, I can't get into the story about giants. And the other person who did see this, who can confirm this, was Strussen himself, because him first meet Mother Caramel, but Strussen first buck up on Big Mom when he had a picnic. When she had a picnic, 5 years old, him Strussen, I don't remember how much him did about. Basically what happened now when Big Mom go into this, when her mind gets so clouded, whether it did rage or what do you call the word now? Whether it be rage or fit, some kind of fit, or some kind of craving, she just you can't deal with her. You can't get in through to her. You see me? You can't communicate with her. But better find a way. So that are which part it a go now. So that are 873. That's a One Piece. It really, like I said, it's a nice little pirate story, So now hopefully I can continue on with it, and hopefully I can continue on with me with that story here, and all of the other stories I go cover, like I'm telling you. So just stay tuned, like I'm gonna click up the stuff for the other reviews that I'm gonna do. And also don't forget to subscribe. Need to look up this stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share a comment with me, because I like to read the comment them. What else I can't tell you. I guess that's just it for this right here. So see you in the next time on the next One Piece chapter. Alright, later, yeah? Cool. Alright.